Hi Leo, welcome or welcome back. It's good to see you. There is a beautiful message coming through for you about the reality of abundance. So let's dive right into it. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also be sure to check out the description box where I will leave some journal prompts for you based on this reading. Okay, so your oracle cards are affluence, meditate, divinity, friendship, guides, and at the bottom of the deck is air. Okay, so Spirit wants you to think about abundance or affluence in a new way. Abundance is not an amount of money. Abundance is a state of being. Abundance is a grid of embodiment or a perspective that you hold. Because if you think about it, some of the wealthiest people in the world are the most miserable. You can be a multi-millionaire, you can be a billionaire, and be horribly unhappy, unfulfilled, depressed, etc. That's not abundance. That's not what you want. Spirit is here to say, remember, Leo, it's not just material abundance that you want, although you may very well want that, and that's great, no problems there. What you really, really, really want is abundance from the inside out. You want affluence and abundance from the inside out. You want the money, yes, and happiness. You want the money or whatever form of affluence you would like, materially, externally, right? Yes, you want that and you can have that. But if it doesn't come with fulfillment or joy, appreciation, gratitude, expansion, right? What's the point? What's the point? So you can activate the grid of embodiment that is abundance within you today, if you so choose. How do you do that or start to do that? You get really still. You give yourself permission to slow down, and you remember your own divinity, that spark within you. Connect with that which makes you unique. What makes you special? What makes you different? I even want to say, what makes you strange? What makes you stand out? What is that beautiful, fiery Leo spark within you? That spark of authenticity that only you can express, right? Connect with that divinity within you and allow it to shine. Let it shine. Express yourself in the most radically authentic way you possibly can. That's joy, right? That's connection to source. And that's the first step to really anchoring into this, let's say, grid of abundance, right? And when you do that, the more you do that, the more you will be guided to the people, places, things that are meant for you, especially the people that are meant for you. The soul family, let's say. The people who love you for exactly who you are, not who you pretend to be. And those people, I'm getting chills all down my left side. Those people who are truly meant to be in your life, they're part of this grid of abundance, and it is your connection to them that will ultimately then facilitate the external material reflection of the internal abundance that you feel. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay? Okay. Now, a lot of people really struggle with this because they do not trust that when they feel abundant within themselves, they don't trust that it will ultimately, eventually reflect externally. It's like, well, I think I can be happy, but I'm going to be poor and happy, right? Right? There's a lack of trust that can come up through this. So if that's coming up for you, acknowledge it, sit with it, explore it, okay? Personally, I would rather be happy and poor than rich and utterly miserable, but that's just me. All right, let's go into the Darkwood Tarot for you. Where do you want us to go from here, Spirit? Where do you want us to go from here? Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this affluence card. What is this grid of abundance that Leo can tap into, Spirit? It's interesting that I was called to use the Darkwood Tarot, and all of these oracle cards are like this really beautiful light pastel color palette. You wouldn't just aesthetically put these two decks together. It's almost like maybe through this deck now we're going to go into some of the shadows or the pain, I'm hearing the trauma, the distrust that this brings up within you, the uncertainty that this concept brings up within you. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this grid of affluence, this grid of abundance. Thank you. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Oh, the Emperor. Okay. Yep, it's exactly what I just said. This is what needs to be cleared in order for you to step into Emperor energy. Doesn't matter how you identify, male or female or whatever. We all have masculine and feminine within us, right? So in order to step into this sense of self-leadership and to really start to entrain with this grid of abundance, you have to clear this. This is a closed off heart, and this is regret. There's some kind of, you need to open your heart, right? Open your heart, put down, hang on. Clear, I'm hearing clear, 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 clear. Clear the blocks that prevent you from sharing what is true. So there's a fear. There's fear in you now coming up relative to this divinity card, right? I was saying connect with what makes you special, connect with your authenticity and share it. Let it express itself in whatever way you want. Be you. Be radically authentic, right? There's fear about being radically authentic. You've closed off some of your major chakra points here out of fear that when you express yourself, it will be too much. It will be too big. It will be too Leo, right? Classic Leo. It'll be too much. It'll be overwhelming for other people. I need to hold myself back. I need to keep myself in check. Oh, that might be a limiting belief that you have running in your subconscious or conscious, both. Okay. Because in the past, you got hurt. You got hurt. Something didn't work out. A relationship was damaged in some way because you perceived it was because you were too much. So there was loss in some way. So now you have this connection between authenticity and disconnection or isolation. But Spirit is clearly saying the exact opposite is true. When you heal this and you express your divinity loud and clear, the right people will find you. The right people. Whoever didn't stay in your life, they weren't meant for you. At the very least, you can learn from that experience and be more you as a result of it, consciously, right? There's something here in this Emperor card about learning how to be your own container, containing your own energy properly. Because right now you're not containing your own energy as much as you are confining it. This is caging your own energy. It's like, it's almost like you're bursting at the seams and you're in like a straitjacket. You've put yourself in an energetic straitjacket. That is distorted divine masculine. Divine masculine, clear, healthy divine masculine is containment rather than confinement. So this is a huge point of healing for you. Learning how to properly contain your own energy is completely different than confining it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's where Spirit wants you to focus. I will definitely create some journal prompts for you to help you do this, okay? All right, anything else want to come through this deck? I'm hearing no. Go to the, okay. I think this is succinct. We're going to go to my journal prompt deck. What journal prompt wants to come forward for the collective of Leo? That's too many. What journal prompt wants to come forward for the collective of Leo at this time? In a way, it's almost like authenticity is the gateway to abundance. Learning how to give yourself permission to be radically authentic, to trust that when you are authentic, only good things will come, right? That doesn't mean that challenges won't arise. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to like you. That's another huge thing, right? Not everybody's going to like you. Nothing you can do about that. So you might as well just be yourself. Journal prompt for Leo. Nice. Okay. Number 65. Write a bucket list. That's exciting. That'll help you to get in touch with your authenticity. So a bucket list, if you don't know, it's just literally a list of activities that you want to do before you go, before you die, basically. So this can be as long or as short as you want. You know, you can write something that you want to do that you can easily do tomorrow, or you can write something that you know it will take decades to get to. Doesn't matter. Anything goes. Anything goes. It's just a list of things you want to do before you die. So this will help you to not only get in touch with what really excites you, but what is most important to you. Okay? It'll help you to see more clearly what your own divine spark really looks like, if that makes sense. I love that. All right, let's get a closing message from Into the Lonely Woods. It was absolutely no coincidence whatsoever that I felt called to use Into the Lonely Woods, because there is definitely some loneliness here that has come through that wants to be healed. Fear of, I don't know, rejection or abandonment. Closing message for Leo, please, Spirit. Closing message for the collective of Leo. I'm hearing pink quartz, actually. Pink quartz. If you feel like working with a crystal energy, I just heard that. That will certainly heal your heart. Into your arms. This just came up for Gemini? Whoever I read for yesterday. This is perfect, because this is about connecting with the people who are meant for you, and finding your soul family. I mean, it's literally perfect. All right, I'm going to read you what the guidebook says. Soon will come a homecoming, a time of enrichment and contentment and goodness. There will be kin, a soul family. Friendship card. A soul family to whom you know you belong, and they likewise to you. The solitude you have experienced means you have more to share now, more than ever before. You did not forget who you were in those lonely times. You became who you were meant to become next. And here you are. And because of that, here they are, the friends, the companions who see you, understand you, accept you, love you, reach for you in the morning, and kiss you as you fall asleep. The time of solitude shaped your soul, and the shape it took has become beautiful indeed. It's perfect. It's literal perfection. And you also have owl energy coming through there. So beautiful, Leo. I hope that this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. And again, I will be putting this journal prompt in the description box, along with several others. So those are there for you if you want to take your personal inner work a layer deeper. All right. Until next time, Leo.